Hey, it's Kir.
Were you still on my line?
Nah, I'm playing.
Hey, it's Kir.
And hey, it's Tommy. And welcome to our 2022 Manga Wishlist.
Yeah, we're each gonna be doing 5 series each, so we're just gonna be like a top 10, I guess, most wanted. That's not a pun.
Yeah, it's not a pun.
For
I'm just upset. It took me a second to get that.
not a reference, I guess, for one of these series that we're picking, but yeah, we're each gonna pick 5. But first, we're gonna go over last year and what we wished for and what we got and what we didn't get.
Yeah. So I guess I'll start.
I will say Tommy did better than me on getting his wishlist manga, believe it or not.
I might have went 100%. I can't even lie. Like, I guess last year was a good year for me, but I won't front. I picked 2 series that were still in print or yet to come out yet. So I mean, I might be a system player.
Yeah, he definitely cheated. He was definitely stat padding on that one.
But she picked one that was also coming out, but
they didn't pick it up. So
her L. All right,
so show the people what you got.
So first for me, I got Astro Boy. I mean, I low-key picked that up the month we did the wish list, but I mean, it was definitely on my wish list. That's why we decided to do that. Secondly, we got Gantz. I picked the last volume because the first volume was a lot harder to pick out than the last volume. Then we got Lupin the Third. I didn't think I was getting any volumes of this last year, and I managed to get a full set of this, so.
That was the most unexpected buy of the year, I think.
By far.
The fact that we found that.
And my 2 system series, we got JoJo Part 5, Volume 1. I'm wanting to get the whole series, but only 3 volumes are out, and I have all 3 so far, and the same is with Fist of the North Star. Definitely happy to have all these series so far, and definitely enjoying them as they're coming out.
Yeah, I was telling him those 2 were more of a most anticipated instead of the most wanted, I guess.
Yeah, since we were still new to MangaTube, those were stuff or terms I didn't know yet, so my bad.
But we're on it now. So for me, there was 3 series that I kind of got, and then 2 that I didn't get. So the 2 that I did not pick up this year, one was Bleach. I wanted to get the 3 box sets, of course. If you know anything about these box sets, these Shonen Jump box sets, they have all been out of stock all year.
Box set 1 came back in stock recently, and I missed that somehow.
Is it out of stock now?
Yeah, it's been out of stock.
Oh my goodness.
It's like day 2 of when it came out or came back.
So yeah, that one's off. That one was no good. And then Requiem of the Rose King was the other one that I really wanted to get, and I still really want to get it, but I didn't want to put it back on the list this year. So we're gonna pick 5 new ones. So wasn't able to get either one of those. The other one that I kind of got but didn't really get is Slam Dunk, which was also out of stock all year. Y'all know this. But we did manage to find these 3 volumes, these 3 Raijin edition comics.
These Raijin Comics editions
of Slam Dunk, volumes 3, 4, and 5, which was pretty cool. I mean,
yeah, I recently traded the Viz version of this for another volume, so yeah, we have it in some version.
I think we found 2 other volumes of Slam Dunk all year. We had volume 20 and volume 5.
Yeah. And
we traded volume 5 for some other manga, like last month, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I was able to kind of get Slam Dunk. I got a couple volumes. I mean, we're getting somewhere, but definitely
it's better than nothing.
Yeah, definitely didn't get the full series like I had planned, but as y'all know, these things were notoriously out of stock all year. I think Simon & Schuster got a lot of them back in stock, but they were sold out again. So yeah. And then the 2 series that I did get complete, the first one was GTO, and I was able to actually complete this, 14 Days in Shonen, and GTO the early years all this year, which is crazy.
Yeah, definitely unexpected.
Was not expecting that, and just happened to get this on a great deal from a friend, and everything worked out. So just really, really happy to have that. I still have not read it because the text is super small in some parts, and it's really hard for me to read, but I'm gonna get to it. And then the other one I actually got with the help of Tommy, and that was Strobe Edge. He tried to buy me the full set for Valentine's Day. It did not work out, but I ended up getting it anyways. So
that's on the top 10 epic fails. Like, I don't know.
Oh my goodness, what a mess.
We could do that. That would be funny.
But as you know, this series pretty easy to find, except for volume 6 is like impossible to find online.
Volume 6 was impossible to find last year. Now volume 6 and 7 are impossible to find.
Oh really?
Yeah,
oh my goodness.
That was some of the trouble of getting this set.
So yeah, this one is just going more and more out of print, but I really love this series. This is definitely a comfort series that I like to reread quite frequently. So I think I've read it probably 4 or 5 times, but it's short and you can do that when the series is short. So super happy to have that. And then that was enough about last year. Let's get on to next year.
Yeah, that's true. Let's get on to
or this year.
2022. Yeah, I guess that would be this year.
2022.
All right, so you can go first.
Okay, I'll go first. All right.
She can definitely go first.
So the first, oh my goodness. The first 3 series that I have are gonna be just ones that I already have some volumes of and I wanted to complete. I don't think I'll be able to complete all 3 of these this year.
But you'd like to.
But I would like to, and it's gonna be on my wish list because these are gonna be like grail series. Okay, so I'll start with the first one, and the first one is Red River. If you're a shoujo girl or guy, you probably know about this series. I did not know about this series until maybe a year and a half ago, when I saw someone selling it on Reddit for the first time.
Oh yeah, that was a sad post.
And since then I just keep hearing about it, and I want to read it. I have not read it yet. Right now I have maybe 12, 13 volumes of it, I think.
Yeah.
But still missing a lot of volumes, and I'm sure they're not going to be cheap if I'm trying to buy them online. So I'm just getting them as I can and trying not to spend all my life savings on this series. But one day I'll have it, and hopefully this year I can make a lot of progress on this manga. I'll be very happy if I can do that.
Yeah, you'd have to spend your life savings on these 3 series back to back.
Yeah, all 3 of these. Oof. All right, your turn.
Oh yeah, it is my turn. All right, so this is a series that I have some volumes of, maybe about more than halfway, but I'm not sure if they're harder to get outside of the box set, but I want the box set simply because, we have 15 of these volumes and I'd prefer to have them in the box set.
The box set is so nice.
I haven't said the series out loud, I'm sorry. This is Claymore. Yeah, this series, Kir read it, I think 2 years ago, or maybe
it's so good.
Maybe 3 now. I think that was 2019. She said it was super good, very enjoyable. People love phrasing this one the female berserk. I heard it's absolutely not the female berserk. I've heard some Attack on Titan things about it. I don't know.
Yeah, I got more Attack on Titan vibes like for certain things in the series than I did for Berserk. Anytime someone has a big sword, like people say, oh, it's Berserk. Like, literally no. Just because it's a fantasy or like a dark fantasy kind of series, it does not make it Berserk. But yeah, definitely Attack on Titan, like with a lot of with the plot, way that the world's set up, definitely with Attack on Titan vibes. But
yeah, so definitely interested in this series, and want to pick up the rest. If 16 through 27 are still available through regular sites, maybe like Amazon or something like that, I might just pick those up. But if they're harder to find, then I'm definitely gonna go for the box set for sure.
Oh, that box set is hard to find right now, but man, is it nice.
Man, is it nice.
All right, next up on my list of rare series that I'm probably not gonna be able to complete and cost too much money is gonna be Basara. And actually, once again, I did not know about this series because I got into manga late, so a lot of these older shoujos and stuff I have not heard of until recently. So I saw someone on Facebook Marketplace selling this series, 8 volumes of it or something. And I really only noticed it because the spines were so cool. I really like this way that the spines look. And so I was looking at the post, they had a box full of manga, and I was like, yo, those spines look really, really cool.
Yeah, it looks so cool.
And then I look up the series, I see it has a good score on Mal, and then after you notice something the first time, you start to see it all the time. So then I started seeing it on Instagram all the time, Basara. So I was like, oh my goodness, I need to get this because I hear it's so good. I cannot wait to read it, and I'm just really, really excited, and I gotta find the rest. I did not know when I started picking this up that it was gonna be rare and hard to find because, like I said, I bought those on Marketplace for $8 a volume or something. But I think I have probably 10 volumes of it, and so I have a long way to go.
I wouldn't even say 10.
You don't think so?
Maybe 9. Yeah, you're getting
9. I have 9 volumes. I was pretty close. That was a pretty good guess.
That was a good guess. All right, so next for me personally, I want to get Air Gear, or the rest of Air Gear. I think I have 4 volumes of it, 5 volumes, but it's a 37 volume series. Oh my gosh.
It just gets more and more out of print.
See, the worst part is I'm pretty sure some of these volumes were available for a while, maybe a couple years ago, and that was just 28. That was super hard to find, infamously hard to find. So, that's doable. But now it's after volume 4, you're done. Like
You're cooked.
You're cooked. You can go with the omnibus, and the omnibus only go up to volume 18, and then after that you're on your own. You can see those volumes going for at least $30, $40, $50 a volume, and then you got 28 going for $200, $250, and it can get tough. But I saw people selling these sets, and I was upset. I saw somebody in the UK selling a set for like a couple hundred, and like they're like, I'm not shipping overseas, and I'm like, but it happens. Oh well. But Air Gear, I mean, it was a series I wasn't interested in at first, but I read a couple volumes, and I watched some of the anime, and I was liking it. It was pretty enjoyable. Oh great is, I can't lie, he's really good at what he does.
We have a friend that really loves Air Gear, so I think that's another like influence on Tommy that's like got him wanting it.
Yeah, he has the series. Everything that's came out for the series he has. So I mean, it has to be really good if he's like stands the series completely. So definitely want to pick that up this year if I can. I mean, it's a reach, but we'll see.
Next up for me is a series that I had never heard of before. Once again, here we go. But we posted a collection video and we were talking about Bazaar and Red River, and I got a lot of comments about this series. Oh, you need to check out this series. It's in the same ballpark as those. It's just as good. It's right up your alley. You'll love it. So I'm like, shoot, like let's throw it on the wish list, like, right? And then I happened to find 2 volumes of it randomly at our local comic book store like 2 weeks ago. So I picked those up. So I do have 2 volumes currently, and that is Kaze Hikaru. Once again, like I said, never heard of this series, but then when I looked into it, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna love this series. I just already know.
How you know?
When I was reading like the descriptions of it, sounded like something I'm gonna love. So
I was gonna say, you got these swords on the front, stuff like that.
I love stuff like that.
Absolutely not. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. Who knows? Could be a really good one though. I know Kira loves these older shoujo.
I love shoujo and I love swords. Like,
they could just be holding them. They're probably not even gonna use them.
I hope there's samurai in here.
Yeah, it seems like it's from that era.
I love like that old stuff, like historical or whatever, like settings. Like I love that. It's right up my alley. So super excited for this. This is another one that goes for kind of a lot, like online. It's not nearly as expensive as the other 2, but it's still
expensive enough.
More than retail if you want to buy it like on eBay or something, usually. So unless you can get a good deal for it. So number 3 on the wish list.
All right, so I already have 1 Grail Osamu Tezuka series back there with Blackjack, and I figure I might as well go for 2 of them, and I'm gonna try and get Phoenix. That series, I seen it a bunch of times last year on like Mercari. Actually, Kazi was telling me, hey, pick this one up, pick it up. It's like cheap. It was like maybe 500. I'm like, not right now. That was before I had like a credit card or anything to like whatever. So just coming directly out of my pockets. And I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'll pick it up later. And yeah, the series is like doubled in price. I'm like, so we'll see what happens. But I mean, that's just sort of another reach, just like Air Gear. I'm like, if I find it for a good price, I'll pick it up. If not, I won't. So pretty simple. But yeah, like definitely want to get as much Osamu Tezuka stuff as possible. There's a couple other things I want, like Barbara and like other stuff. I picked up Ayako, so I was really happy for that. But Phoenix, it's on the list. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's a wish list for a reason, right?
Yeah, it's all about wishes. Next up for me is what I don't have any volumes of, and that is A Bride Story. I've been seeing this on MangaTube for a while. I once again didn't know about it until I was on there. I guess because we were mostly on Twitter before, so it's kind of like you really only see the things that's like on the timeline of like, and everyone reads the same stories.
The same things over and over.
And talks about the same stories and stuff. So getting on YouTube was like a big shift for us because there's a lot more
people branch out and look at different things.
Yeah, a lot of people like branch out. It's like the perfect that's exactly what I was trying to say. Good job. So and people try different things, and I didn't mean to kick the camera.
Be careful.
But you hear about a lot of different series, a lot of different takes on different series, different viewpoints and stuff like that. So it's really been really fun to like watch like everyone's videos and stuff. So this is one that I seen. I don't remember whose channel I saw it on first, but it's just always caught my attention. And we don't have anything by this mangaka at all.
Kawamori, I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna butcher her name, but we don't have anything by her, and this one just especially just caught my eye, and I saw it when we were in New York, but we didn't pick it up. And first of all, it's like heavy. It's a heavy series, and we would have had to ship it back, and that was we already bought a lot of stuff when we were there, so I really want to get it this year, so that's definitely like on the wish list for sure.
For sure, there's no problem there. All right, so next for me, would be, well, last year I really wanted Lupin the Third. That was really just a really big reach, and I happened to get it. So I'm like, let me reach again and see, like, let me test my luck, And that's gonna be Lupin the Third's Most Wanted, or Lupin the Third Most Wanted. And that's just like the sequel series or whatever by Monkey Punch. And I have 1 volume of that, and I think there's 9. And I just know as the numbers get higher and higher, it's just gonna be harder to find. So yeah, I just want to try and pick that up or try and find that if possible. I doubt it. If not, I'm not mad. I have the Lupin the Third hardcover. I'll live, I'll definitely live.
Yeah, that one's gonna be tough. That's gonna be a tough one.
Yeah, for sure.
Last up for me is, wow, I actually don't remember what I was gonna say.
Good talk.
What was I gonna pick?
I don't know. Did you put it on that note?
All right, so last up for me is gonna be Bokurano Hours. That was hard to say.
It's not hard to say.
Say it for me.
Bokurano Hours.
Okay, so that's gonna be my last one. This was another one that once again hadn't heard of.
Yeah, I hadn't heard about it either, but Kira was like, hey, there's a series with the most impossible to find volume that sounds the most interesting, like, crazy thing I've ever heard.
It sounded so good. I'm pretty sure I heard about it from Prom G's channel first.
Oh yeah.
And it sounded so good, and then I know like HVL got it and she was talking about it. It just sounds so good. I was like, oh my gosh. And of course it has 1 volume in it that is impossible to find.
But to be honest, now, like, all the other volumes, or not even all of them, I think 11 and like 6 are like super hard to find too.
It's just crazy how that works out. But I want to get it. I want to read it. Hopefully we can get it. But it's just gonna have to be like, I don't think we're gonna go out of our way to find it. But like, if we were to like happen upon it, then we would pick it up.
Yeah. Funny enough, even though I hear all this stuff, I still don't know a single thing about this series. I just hear it's super dark. It's got some kids in it, and that's it. Like,
it sounds so good.
And then finally, for Mr. Tommy over here, I have Don't Sweat It. I remember. Prison School. So Akira Hiramoto, I think that's his name, has 2 other series that I picked up in Raw Hero and Me and the Devil Blues, but his series he did after Me and the Devil Blues was Prison School, and I hear that's like one of the funniest things, like super good. I should definitely check that out. So I'm like, yeah, it's kind of a anime classic. People love Prison School. Mm-hmm. I hear they prefer him go back to the other series, but it's okay. But yeah, I definitely want to see like what Prison School is about. I mean, I know that infamous, I think it's the shower scene or something like that. That people love, but yeah, I want to see what he's about. He writes really, really well, and his art was really, really good in Me and the Devil Blues. So I definitely want to see what the hype in Prison School is about. Like that's one I always just hear about.
And those volumes look so nice.
Yeah, they're like nice and colorful.
I love the physicals.
They're thick boys. Yeah, definitely just one I want to get. I think it's quality. Thick. I think it's by Yen Press. I think. I might be crazy.
We could definitely be wrong. Then let's also talk about our honorable mentions.
Yeah, honorable mentions, finally.
Yeah, we probably should have done this first. So I don't know what we're doing, but we do have 3 series that we want to pick up this year.
Yeah, they're the same between the both of us, so it's not 6, don't worry.
Yeah, not 6 series, 3 series. And that is the big 3.
The big 3. So for those who are confused, the big 3 are Bleach, Naruto, and One Piece. Not Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball is not in the big 3.
Dragon Ball is the big one. And we already have it. But yeah, Dragon Ball, Bleach, now you got me messed up.
I
Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece. We don't have any of these 3 series.
Yeah, we sold our Naruto volumes last year, not because we hate Naruto, not because we don't want Naruto, but because we were planning to pick up the box sets for Naruto.
Yeah, we were able to trade in our
same
Naruto.
with One Piece, actually. We got rid of our One Piece volumes, too.
Oh, we did. Tommy had a bunch of the foils, actually. The foil covers, but like, yeah, we sold them because they were kind of cooked anyways.
Yeah, they had to go anyway.
They needed to go. The Naruto, too, was like old, and, you know, he bought it like however long ago. Probably for like $1 volume or something. Yeah. So, you know, you could imagine the quality. So, we wanted to get the box sets. Are you mad because I'm slandering your manga?
No,
like,
not at all. I thought the same thing.
Why are you looking at me?
No, I was listening to what you were saying.
So, we wanted to get all the box sets, all 3. It's kind of a big undertaking to get all 3 because it's gonna be a lot of boxes. So we're probably gonna hold off on that probably until we move out, I would think.
We'll see.
But we'll see. It really just depends on when the things come back in stock.
Yeah, it seems like it's really just a cyclical thing where it's like, okay, this box set's in stock, this box set's in stock, but it'll be like box set 2, box set 1, box set 3, but like it'll be like at different times, so like, you know, it's just random. And
then it's hard because like when we first started looking at these box sets, they were what, $100 a piece on Amazon or something like that, and now it's like you have to pay like retail for them.
Yeah, I'll put some Amazon screenshots from when I was first looking to get box sets, and you're gonna see like it's all in stock, all have Prime shipping, no 3 months out until you get your box set. Just the good days, honestly.
Yeah, it's rough now. And then it's like, even if you do find one discounted, like say Right Stuff, like you have to pay for the shipping, and it's like $25. So it's like, are you really saving money? Not really. So it's rough, but yeah, we want to get the big 3. I love Bleach. We both love Naruto. One Piece, I want to read it.
I've seen half of One Piece. Like I wouldn't be mad. I hear the manga's a lot better, so maybe I'll reread one. No, I'm not gonna read. I'm gonna read from where I finished One Piece.
Where'd you stop One Piece at?
Fishman Island.
That's why you stopped. So I just made it just to the time skip, and then I decided I wanted to read it. So I haven't watched since then, but
yeah, I enjoyed pretty much all of One Piece up until Fishman Island. I mean, you know, I didn't like Thriller Bark, but I
like Thriller Bark.
I hear that's an anime only type take, but we'll see. Still 40 chapters in the manga, but I mean, I hear good things about what's going on currently in Wano, and then stuff in the New World, Dressrosa, stuff like that.
Yeah, I definitely want to get into One Piece and read it, because I feel like I like it a lot. I did like One Piece a lot when I was watching it.
And Bleach on the reread, because you know I watched a little bit of the anime on the reread. I mean, the first arc was still stinky, but that Soul Society arc was really good.
He needs to get to. I keep telling him he needs to get to the Rancor arc, because that's my favorite arc. But he did sleep through the anime when we watched it together, so I'm doing my best.
The new season's coming back real soon, October, I think. So
I can't wait.
And then, you know, enough's been said about Naruto. You know, that's both something we both really like. So.
All right. Well, I think that we rambled enough.
Yeah, I think so too.
All right. Well, thank y'all so much for watching. Let us know what you're wanting to pick up this month. I mean, not this month, this year.
Yeah, for sure. Let us know in the comments. What do you have on your wish list that you're trying to get in 2022? And yeah, we're out of here. We'll see you in the next one.
See y'all next time.